undefeated streak. Race number 10 on gate in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate and upstairs for the call. Here's Vance Cameron.
The rear-old filly pacers line up. Ultimate Long Shot, Tobin's Diva, Cougar on a Tear, JJ Scarlet, Woodmere Jazz, The Real Princess, Mystical Gal, Horse Terror outside, top of the stretch. Here they come. Up and pacing, leaving out Tobin's Diva, going with her Cougar on a Tear, JJ Scarlet, The Real Princess, way wide as they round the turn here, arriving at the 8th, and there goes the Princess, and McPherson to the lead. Second is Tobin's Diva, dropping in to be third. Cougar on a Tear, Ultimate Long Shots away 4th. Now in 5th is JJ Scarlet. 6th is Woodmere Jazz. Back into 7th, Mystical Gal, trailing the field. Orr's Terror, the opening quarter. Wow! 27 seconds flat. Boom! Just like that, the Real Princess got fired up early. She'll lead them down the stretch towards the half mile. Tobin's Diva is second. Cougar on a Tear third. Ultimate Long Shot fourth. 5th is JJ Scarlet. Then in 6th, Woodmere Jazz. Mystical Gal 7th. Trailing the field, Orr's Terror. They were looking for a breather. It wasn't there. 56-2 for an opening half mile. 29-2 in a second split. They round the turn, arriving at 5/8. The Real Princess, the leader. Tobin's Diva right on her back. From the outside, Ultimate Long Shot come first up. Now third, JJ Scarlet fourth. Racing 5th up the inside of Woodmere Jazz. Mystical Gal 6th. 7th, Orr's Terror. Cougar on a Tear, been big time trouble, backed right through them. 3/4 up into 1, 26-1. They're down to an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's the Real Princess homeward bound. Tobin's Diva's got a shot. Ultimate Long Shot on the outside. They're in deep. Stretch now. The Real Princess, Tobin's Diva, in a colossal upset in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Championship final. The Real Princess is second. Might have been Woodmere Jazz third. They stopped the clock in 1:56 flat.
Okay, here's the slow-mo for race number 10 from Redshores and Charlottetown Cavendish Farms Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final. 3-year-old fillies. The win streak was on the line here today, Kenny, but they paid for it early. 27 flat. It was sharp over there for the Real Princess. Sitting in the 2-hole was Tobin's Diva. And, Kenny, I know you follow Redshores a lot, but this is probably Kenny Murphy's biggest win of his career. What a great drive here today.
Yeah, the great drive pays off here. Perfect trip behind the big 1-9 favorite. I was about to say the chalk parade continues, but hold the phone. The Real Princess was forced wide early and was stung early to that quarter in 27 flat, and maybe that was the difference here. 56-2, 126-1, caught a bit of a breather, coming home in 29-4. Can't polish it off and hold off. Tobin's Diva by Veradero Hanover. Tobin's Diva for Kenny Murphy and Kevin McLean and Reg McPherson. 5th win on the season, 5th career victory, and it is the mile of her life. Bombs away at 41-1, Peter.
Well, you know what? Kenny Murphy has been putting together, you've heard me say this before, Kenny Murphy's been putting together some solid seasons week in and week out, year after year. And boy, today, just patience paid off here. He had the trip. He just put this horse, this filly, in just a great spot to take advantage.
You know what? Everybody's happy for Kenny Murphy, Lee, because he's such a great guy, and he's turned into a super driver here on Prince Edward Island. Perfect trip today. He got to sit behind the Real Princess through those splits here, especially the early one. 27, took the sting out of the Real Princess a little bit. She still raced great, finished a bang-up second. But for Kenny Murphy, this is huge today. Sat in the 2-hole, skimmed the Cones Lake, came right down the passing lane and got it done. And I know a lot of people are happy for Kenny, and so are we, because this guy's a great guy, and this is probably the biggest win of his career.
Well, it's one of the biggest upset in Atlantic Breeders' Crown Championship final history. And it goes to number 2, Tobin's Diva, here in the 10th as she arrives at the winner's circle, facing Brown Filly. 3-year-old daughter of Veradero Hanover is off the Ponderosa Dam. Eggs of Benedict, owned by Reg McPherson of Stratford, trained by Kevin McLean. And Kenny Murphy got a catch driving call of a lifetime this afternoon, giving her a new pacing record. It's 156 flat. Tobin's Diva in a colossal crown upset down at trackside, the presentation.